just did my nostrils. Everybody does their nose at one point in their life. I'm pretty sure it would be probably about 75% the population that would have done it. If you could afford it. If you can't afford it, then that's your problem. It's not my problem. I didn't do my face. Does it look like I did my face? No.
Somebody's extremely salty. But hey, talk about delusional, you guys. I can't believe that Fabio actually said that with a straight face. What do you guys think? Do you think that he actually did plastic surgery to look like Michael Jackson? Or do you believe him that he was born that way? Because Fabio says the only thing he got done was his nose, the bridge of his nose. Now, in my opinion, I don't believe that Fabio Jackson is telling the truth. Welcome to Spilling Tea with Angel Baby, where everything is alleged for educational and entertainment purposes. Fabio, he somewhat resembles his childhood photo, but you can definitely tell that he got a lot of work done. His eyes are different. His cheekbones are different. His lips, and it does look like he's always had really thin lips. But overall, you can tell that his whole face was altered, in my opinion. Now, Fabio believes that everyone in their lifetime has got something done to their nose. He also says that if you could afford it, you would absolutely do it. And of course, we know that's not true. A lot of people would not mess with their nose. That just goes to show you how Fabio's way of thinking is. Now, Fabio, he didn't stop there. He went on to say some more insane things, you guys. He says that he is the original. Yes, that's right. Fabio said that he looked like this before Michael Jackson looked like this. So that came out of his mouth. He said he looked like that first. And he says that he claims it. I mean, the way Fabio was saying it, he made it sound like Michael Jackson copied him. But Fabio, he dresses like Michael. He tries to dance like him. He lives his life impersonating Michael Jackson. He's even salty about not being in the new Michael Jackson movie. I mean, he dedicates his life so much to embodying Michael Jackson and trying to be him that he felt like he should have got picked to be in this new biopic over Michael Jackson's own nephew. He feels entitled. And Fabio says that if anyone doesn't believe him, that he will take a lie detector test to prove that he was the original and he looked like that first. And he says he would pass it with flying colors. Fabio says it's not his fault that him and Michael Jackson resemble. He says that people come up to him all the time and they want to take pictures. And I can see that. I mean, he has the man's whole face. Of course, they're going to want to come up and take pictures with him. But you guys, I think that is what got in Fabio's head. Everybody gassing him up, making him think, that he's really Michael Jackson. So he starts to actually believe this. But for Fabio to sit up there and say that he is the original, that is insane to me. Not just that, Fabio, he also went on a rant to talk about how he knows Michael Jackson better than anybody. He also went on to say that if Michael Jackson was alive today, that he would have unalived himself. He said because of all the hate. Then he goes on to say, you guys are not Michael Jackson fans. And he also says that no one understood Michael Jackson. So, I mean, the way it sounds like Fabio's trying to say that he's the only Michael Jackson fan in the world, and he's the only one that truly knows Michael Jackson. Now, you guys, if you guys don't think that's weird, Fabio also went on to say that he is friends with some of Michael Jackson's friends right now. He said the people that worked with him at Neverland and people that were involved with him and associated with him. Y'all, I cannot make this up. Now, I do believe some of the things that Fabio says, but most of the things that he says, you guys, I don't believe him. I think that Fabio lies a lot, in my opinion. If Fabio was close friends with Michael Jackson's friends or even associated with Michael Jackson's family, he would have been more supportive of Michael Jackson's family and that new movie coming out. He would have had more respect. Michael Jackson loved his children. He was not selfish. He was proud of his children and everything they did. Fabio says nothing impresses him. Not even when his wife came to him and told him that his stepson made a huge accomplishment.
My wife just came here and said that my stepson made it to soccer league semifinals. And I was like, oh wow, I wasn't impressed. I don't have time at all for being excited for something that's not going to be beneficial at all to anything that I do.
Michael Jackson, he was nothing like that. So I really do not believe that Fabio is friends with any of Michael Jackson's friends. He also went on to say that he knows a lot of things about Michael that we don't know. He says that no one can tell him anything about Michael because he knows it all. Now, you guys, I'm not going to lie. Even though Fabio comes off as selfish and mean and self-centered, I really feel sorry for him because he's very delusional and he's literally walking around with someone else's face, claiming it as his own. But if you think about it, that wasn't even Michael Jackson's face either. But I believe that he had it first. Michael Jackson had the face first. So therefore, it belongs to him, not Fabio. The thing with Fabio is that he doesn't like to be questioned. When you tell him the truth, he can't handle it. He wants to run with his own narrative, and he basically wants people to think the way he thinks. But I don't think that that's going to happen because this situation is not normal. For someone to get plastic surgery, to literally try to look like someone else. And not just that, you're dressing like this person. You're dancing like this person. And he made it very clear that you need to call him Fabio Jackson. Now, don't get me wrong. He's good at what he does. It's just the whole attitude behind everything.
Okay, I think I mentioned this before, but I did my nose, okay, not to look closer to Michael, but because I liked the style.
Okay, so what about the Jerry curl, Fabio? What about that look that we just seen? Didn't that look like Michael Jackson very much so in the 90s? That was the 90s Michael Jackson right there. So, if Fabio wants to think that, he's the original and he's the only one that knows Michael Jackson and, he's the number one fan, then that's him. Let him believe it. Now, you guys, I'm just here to spill the tea. I don't have anything personal against Fabio, even though, I see some characteristics that I really don't like, but I don't know the guy personally, okay? It's my job to spill the tea. So good luck to Fabio and all his future surgeries because it does sound like he's obsessed with getting them done. With that comment that if everybody could do it, they would do it. That just goes to show me that, he's obsessed with it. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, hype. Thank you guys for watching. And remember, spilling tea with Angel Baby is where it's at.